It's time for live Des Moines Menace Soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Menace Soccer on CISN.TV is brought to you by Shelton Curtin, Shields, G&L Clothing, the Better Business Bureau, and the Atlantic Bottling Company. Now let's go live to the CISN sports team for the action on the field.
So are we going, let's go, we're live?
We're introducing our teams. We went up.
We haven't started anything. We haven't done anything. Why don't we just restart if somebody works for it? Yeah, go ahead. Test, okay.
It's time for live Des Moines Menace Soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Menace Soccer on CISN.TV is brought to you by Shelton Curtin, Shields, G&L Clothing, the Better Business Bureau, and the Atlantic Bottling Company. Now let's go live to the CISN sports team for the action on the field.
Good evening and welcome to West Des Moines Valley Stadium, where it's the PDL opener tonight for the Des Moines Menace taking on WSA Winnipeg here tonight as the Menace look to continue their dominance here of the Heartland Division. The three-time defending PDL Heartland Division champions finishing 10-2-2 last year, and they go up against WSA Winnipeg, which finished last in the league last year at a 1-11-2, and Winnipeg looking to turn things around. The Menace have dominated this series in the last couple of years. Last year, they outscored Winnipeg 22-0 and have dominated them 16-0-1 in the series so far here against Winnipeg. As getting ready for the teams to come out, it is a cool, overcast, cloudy night. Not raining right now, but it's going to be a cool, breezy night out there on the soccer field for these two teams. 66 is their current temperature here in West Des Moines, and a pretty good breeze blowing the flags around. So another one of those nights where you got to bundle up while you're watching soccer here. And for the players on the field, probably not too bad once they get moving and rolling along here, as getting ready for them to come on out and get this match started. And talked about it, the Menace coming in under first-year coach John Pasquarella. They lost in their opening match in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup 3-1 to AFC Cleveland, and that scored a little deceiving because it was tied until the 90th minute as regulation time was running down. Cleveland scored a goal to go ahead and then added a late one there in extra time that made it a 3-1, but it was a back-and-forth match throughout. A few new names in the lineup, some familiar names in the lineup back from last year here for the Menace, and some names from the past. Brandon Fricky returns. He played from 2010 to 2014. As you see the Menace coming on to the field, along with Winnipeg here, and the officials tonight in their blue uniforms. And let's take a look at the lineups tonight for Winnipeg. William Brown will be one of the forward spots. Toby Heinrich Kruger at another. Yvonne Borka, Brandon Silva, Daniel Sagno, Joseph Sangya in the midfield. Belman Makic, Evan Van Dole, Tom Prazek, and Kalen Boudou are on and playing defense, and then Evan Barker will be the keeper. For the Menace, Devin Jamga at the forward spot in the midfield. Tucker Stevenson, Luke Hawkinson, Isaiah Madrid, Wing Sunday, Hayden Partain. Partain had their goal in the last game, their first game. Joe Kay on defense, Johan De Picker, Luca Puster, Lucas Stoffer, then Austin Kroll will be in goal tonight. It was Kyle Einen in goal the other night for the Menace in that game against Cleveland, but Austin Kroll will be in goal here tonight for the Menace. And getting ready now for our national anthem. There you have it, the Canadian national anthem. And you can see the flags fluttering quite a bit there in the wind.
Please remain standing as Leslie Musarela performs the Star Spangled Banner.
And now here we go with the Star Spangled Banner.
Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes
And there you have it, our national anthem.
Time as the Menace takes on WSA Winnipeg.
And time for soccer. Des Moines Menace start defense of their Heartland Division Championship. Looking for number 4 in a row here. They're in the red uniforms. And Winnipeg in the white, seeing them greeting the officials as we get ready to get started here. You can see during the anthem the flag just fluttering straight up most of the time there, so a pretty stiff breeze coming out of the south here tonight. And we'll see if that'll make a difference, as Winnipeg will have the wind at their back to start this out. Can have a difference on those long shots sometimes. It could carry it wide or high. And sometimes coming into that wind is a little better for you. It knocks that ball down as you're shooting it toward the goal. And sometimes, we'll see if it impacts it on the corners and corner kicks and those kind of things. And about ready to go with soccer, the PDL opener here tonight on CISN.TV. Dart Danielson with you. And ready for action. Winnipeg in the white, they'll kick off. Austin Kroll, the keeper for the Menace. Evan Barker, the keeper for Winnipeg. As soon as they get set, here we go. Fans still making their way in. Cool night, but with a jacket, not too bad. Up ahead, knocked down by the Menace. Booster. Out to Stauffer, and he'll get it going. Menace early going, working it up from the back. Booster brings it up. Work in the middle there. Madrid. Sunday will send it across. Menace slowly inching into their half here. Moving the defense. Up ahead, over the top, and the keeper's going to get there. As coming in was Partain, but Barker got to it. So just as they say they were settling in, they try to go up over the top. Catch the keeper napping. And of course, the Menace again going into a stiff wind. The wind at the back of Winnipeg. Early going in the match here. Stevenson sends it into the middle. Far side for Partain. Going down the right side with it to Stauffer. Stauffer sends that one high into the wind and a little too much on it. It'll be a goal kick for Winnipeg. Sangyo. Here's a run up ahead for Winnipeg. Cleared out of there
Fans, would you like to sit closer to the action? Give yourself a chance to win.
by the Menace.
You and three guests. Thanks to our great sponsors, Come and Go and Soccer Master.
And Yvonne Borka will throw it in.
Information table. Please sign up for the next product meal.
Here come the Menace back the other way. And that was Jamga pushing the issue. The official said, nope, you got to move back a little bit. Made Stauffer move back on the throw in as the Menace were trying to get it quickly in. Trying to take advantage of the quick turnaround there. Now the reverse field. Stauffer on the outside. And sent out long. And that'll go back to the Menace. Joe Kay pushed out over there, was looking to the AR. I think looking for a foul over there, but he kept his flag down. Menace will get the throw in and bring it back up the other way, up to the right side, Stauffer. Reverse field over to Sunday. Out wide over there. Nice tackle, slide tackle to clear that ball out of there. By the Menace. But that was DePicker on that one. Booster DePicker back there defending. There's DePicker trying to clear it out for the Menace. Stauffer now. Bring it back to the right side of the field. And that's going to go off of Stevenson. Menace putting the pressure on up top, trying to keep it trapped in their half. And have a Menace player down on the field. I believe that's Partain. Had a bit of a collision there as that ball was coming out. He went down. Now is back up, moving around, thankfully. And the Menace put it back into play. 7 minutes in. No score here. Hawkinson will set it up and get it back as the Menace been working in their half with the wind here early on. One run out by Winnipeg, but nothing came of that. Stauffer. They're looking for Stevenson on that right side on a run. Not there. Working it some more now into the middle. Jamga. Madrid gets it, sends it over. Down to Partain, but he can't control it, but it'll stay with the Menace. So the Menace pushing it forward here. Looking to get on the board first in the PDL opener. Lob over. Keeper is right there. And he tries to get it out. They do get it out quickly. Up the field, trying to get behind the Menace defense before they can react. Here they come. Kalen Boodoo brought it up before he was shut down by the defense. Stevenson to Stauffer. He looks across the field. Menace patient here, looking for the holes as they have the Winnipeg push back. Tight in there. Jamga looks to turn it. Jamga, a little footwork there, sneaks it through, but that'll be a corner as he pushed the issue, and it'll be the first corner of the match for the Menace. Here, Hayden Partain will take the corner from the left side. Let's see if they can do something here with the win. Gets it high up in there, and it's looking for Jamga, but it was headed out of there. Defender marked him well. Almost snuck it through there to Partain, but they clear it back out. Menace back up. Over the top, looking for Partain. Partain trying to get to it. But Kalen Boodoo is there. Now Jamga gets through, and it'll be a PK. Jamga gets fouled, and he'll get the PK. Trip called in there. And that goes against Tom Prazak. So the Menace with the PK. Here we go. There's the whistle. Knocked away. Denied on the PK attempt is Madrid. So Winnipeg dodges a big scoring opportunity early here. Blocked by the keeper, Barker. And a big opportunity missed in the early going by the Menace. So we'll see what Winnipeg does with it now. That puts a little more pep in their step. Menace pressing up tight up high. Send it out there to Boodoo. And can't sneak it through. Back to the Menace. Looking up ahead. Trying to set something up. They'll come out on the right wing to Stauffer. They'll decide to go over to that left side. Partain goes on a run up there, but was not there. Over to Stauffer, right side. Across the top. And, blocked out of the way of Partain. Belman Maciek did a nice job defensively there for Winnipeg, as Partain was right there ready to handle that. put it in. Now he'll take the corner, the second corner for the Menace. This one headed out of there, no problem. 13 minutes in, no score here. And the Menace build it back up again. Up ahead, Jamga trying to get there and cleared out by the defender. So the Menace have been playing in their half a lot here early into the wind. Had a PK attempt in the 11th minute, but unable to convert it. And we're now into the 15th minute, no score. Over to Stauffer. He handles it and gets knocked off the ball. And it'll be a corner for the Menace once again. The third corner here for the Menace. Here it is, in-swinger, caught up in a jumble in the middle there. Joe Kay took that corner. Now down on the end line, but nice defensive play by the Menace. To clear that out of there. Menace back the other way now with it. Handled in the middle. They got Jamba on the right side. Just a little too far in on that ball. Maybe if it was just a little bit farther outside, he could have got to it, but it kind of stayed in there against the wind. And that might be one of those times where the wind held the ball in a little bit, because if it comes out a little wider, then Jamga's got a chance to get a foot on it and maybe do something there. Nonetheless, they'll have a throw. And it pinballs around. And they'll send it up ahead. And that one's going to be a PK, as a little bit too much into the wind. And Austin Kroll tried to trap that, but couldn't, so it ends up being a PK. Or excuse me, not a PK, a corner, rather, for Winnipeg. PK on the brain. It was a corner. It's a corner for Winnipeg. Kalen Boodoo will kick the corner. They're first here. And knocked down and clear it out of there. So the Menace clear it out. Quickly coming up was Jamga trying to force the issue up high. Does cause him to stop there offensively. Back across, and that shot's going to go wide as William Brown tried a long one. And that was deflected, so it will be a corner. And Kalen Boodoo will kick the corner. Got a strong, well, not quite a strong, still a good wind there, and that one's going to go high outside. Maybe over-adjusted for the wind a little bit too much. Inside, battle for it, and it'll be a corner again. Or no, goal kick. It went off Winnipeg. So that will be a goal kick. Well, that's the most action we've seen on the Winnipeg end here so far. 18 minutes in, no score. The Menace back up the Senate. Wide to the left side there. Stevenson working it. Now the Menace have that defense push back. See if they can take advantage of it. Stauffer, I think, was looking for the run in there. And Winnipeg sends that one out. Going out wide for Stauffer. Winnipeg is there. Now they'll try to turn it around. They move it over to the right side. And the Menace shut off another attack by Winnipeg. 20th minute, here come the Menace. Over the top. Jamga couldn't get the angle on that one. So the Menace will reset it.
Menace fans looking for a fun soccer program this summer? Make plans for a Menace camp and learn directly from the Menace's men's and women's
Jamga being double teamed up top there by the
fun mix of games and drills for boys
two defenders in the middle.
of all abilities and experience. Sign up today at the information
Then they have one each on wide. As they drop back 4. Now sneak it in there. And not quite through. Stevenson. Trying to push it through there, but shut off by the defense. 21st minute, no score. Battle for it on the far side. Madrid trying to send it over. Ricochets off Winnipeg. Actually see some sunlight out to the east as a run back the other way by Toby Heinrich Kruger. The Menace defense right there once again. Up over the top, Jamga gets a foot on it and then headed away by the defender, Tom Prazak. Kalen Boudou will bring it out. Here the Red Army beating in the drums down there in the north end. Behind the Winnipeg goal. Looking for some action here. Good news is it's windy and cool, but no rain. That over the far side. Will stay with the Menace.
Nike is a proud sponsor of the PDL. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for the latest Nike Soccer information.
Winnipeg. Sagno heading through there. Cleared away. Jamga battling. Good battle in there, and Jamga draws the foul. Good work by him. Keep it alive for the Menace. Hawkinson outside to Stauffer. 24th minute now. No score. In the middle, back out. Now outside with it. Hawkinson. Looking to put the move on. Hawkinson battles, throws off the defender, turns, lobbed over the top of the net. Over the bar, a little too much there. The wind didn't bring it down that time. It was over the crossbar and on top of the net there. Winnipeg will try to move this back up here. Moves a run up the right side by the Menace. Hawkinson outside to Stevenson. He cuts through the defenders, sends it across the middle, but it's knocked away. And it'll stay with the Menace. Let's see that, was that kick we have here on the replay? Last kick. And he made the turn on it, and then it just, you'll see it got high and on the top of the net there. As we go back to live action now, the throw in. And we'll see. Or also, I think we have a replay of that penalty kick. The Menace, 10 minutes in. Do the foul in the box. Here's up to Stevenson. Can he get to it? He keeps it in, but couldn't really do anything with it. Now pressure up ahead. And they clear it out as Madrid put on the pressure there. He and Jamga both, and almost turned on that. And we get a chance here, we'll take a look at that penalty kick. It was the best chance so far for the Menace. Now Stauffer lobs it up into the middle. Defense is right there. Kroll will take it. Kroll starting tonight. Einen started that game against Cleveland in goal. Stauffer on the outside. Moines Sunday, the Drake product there. Turns it around. '28th minute here, no score. The Menace again pushing it in their half. Keeping Winnipeg back on their heels. Going into the wind, the Menace are, which is a pretty good breeze. Inside Jamga, can he turn? Oh, tried to sneak it through there to Stevenson. Or excuse me, that's Stevenson there. It was Stauffer he tried to get it into. Looking for that break in the defense. Madrid into Jamga, wide with the shot. Let's take a look at that PK here. And you'll see he takes it and it's blocked off to the right side by the keeper there. So that was in the 11th minute he knocked it away, and we should stay scoreless here into the 29th minute. The Menace look like, though, maybe they're starting to get some combinations working up there offensively. As up front, they're pressuring the defenders, not letting them bring the ball up easily. There we see Madrid coming in, and they're trying to get that double team and maybe get a quick turnaround on it. Here again, that pressure. So they'll just drop it back on Prazak. A lot of patience out of Winnipeg right now. That time they sneak it up over the top. And the header goes off the defender. It'll be a corner for Winnipeg. Their third corner. They quickly push that up. And let's take a quick look at that. Well, there was a shot by Jamga. Now the corner. As Kalen Boudou goes over for the corner. Here, he's got you can see the flag there, stiff wind. He sends it out this time instead of back in. And Jamga gets fouled there as Jamga tries to turn that around, and he gets fouled, draws the foul. And a yellow card. That goes against Daniel Sagno. A yellow in the 31st minute. Menace trying to work something up there. Clear it out. Wing Sunday sends it over, lobs it up for Jamga. He gets it, turns around, the keeper's out, back in. Stauffer sends it back over to Madrid. Madrid into the middle. And a trip called on Partain. It's outside the box. So he'll get a free kick just off the center of the goal there on the right side. In the 33rd minute. And we'll see if he can punch one in here against the wind. Stauffer's here with Partain. Stevenson. All three looking at it. We'll see who takes it here. Got the wall set up. Goal! What a shot! A blistering one into the right side. Put it in there. Partain, I believe. Let's take a look at it. Slow motion, here's the kick. Right through the defenders and right by the keeper into that right corner. Partain has both of the Menace's goals so far this season. Well, for free kick there. On the 34th minute, the Menace are up 1-0. Nice kick by Partain. So he hangs on to his scoring leader role here. Had the only goal in the first game, now has one here. I'm sure the Menace would like to put up some more, but always good to get that first one. In that dangerous spot there, up high, just outside the box. And the flag's up offside on the Menace. He threaded that perfectly through the defenders. It's been a while since Winnipeg has gotten on the board against this Menace team. Outscored them 22-0 last year in 3 meetings, I believe it was. And now the Menace up early in this one. Stauffer keeps it alive in there. Well, the keeper will send it out. Stevenson drops it back to Stauffer.
We would like to welcome these groups to the game. Menace Academy players and families, Soccer West, Soccer
So the Menace right now
Soccer
keeping control of that ball.
Solar Transport, the Red Army, United Way of Central Iowa, Habitat for Humanity, Amanda de Pena, Special Olympics of Iowa, and Slytherins of Central Iowa.
The Menace again. Able to get it to one side and kind of work it offensively. Oh, way to knock that down. Stevenson. One high, took it on his chest, kept it alive. Now here's high kick over. Stauffer running in there, and the keeper gets to it, but Lucas Stauffer put a little pressure on him that time. Make sure that if he mishandled it, Stauffer was going to be right there. Sagdo now trying to get something going for Winnipeg as they trail 1-0. And up over the top, and back to the keeper. Toby Heinrich Kruger on the run there for Winnipeg, but defenders have been good at the back here so far in the first half. 38th minute now. Menace leading 1-0. Partain goal in the 34th minute. That's always warmer for the home crowd when your team goes up first. And the breeze is the main issue, I think, right now, sitting out there. Menace will turn it and send it back up to the left side. Tried to sneak it in there to Jamga, but defender came up and saw that and cut it off. But before they can get very far up top, the Menace shut it off and bring it back the other way. Menace will set it up again Sunday. Goes up wide. Madrid. Stevenson into Jamga. Can he turn? Back outside to Stauffer. Sunday. Tried to sneak it in there. Oh, just about got it into Jamga. And they're saying the keeper had a hold of it. Just about got it in there to Jamga, but couldn't quite get to it. And we're into the 40th minute. Menace have dominated here. Up 1-0. Had a PK in the 10th minute. Couldn't convert that. So Winnipeg has stayed close right now. Outside Stauffer. Defender makes a nice play on it. And then the defender called for the foul, pushing Stauffer down. It's Boudou, Kalen Boudou. And a battle inside there again. Boudou and Stevenson went down, but no flag or whistle. Into the 42nd minute. 1-0 Menace. Again, playing in their half. Most of this first half into the win. Trying to get in there to Jamga, but knocked away. Here comes Winnipeg trying to make a quick run out, but knocked down by Pooster. Great defensive play, knocks that out of there. And the Menace called for a foul. That one's going to go out. Back to the Menace. Into the 43rd minute here. See if the Menace can get a double up here, get another goal before the half. And Winnipeg would like to get a quick run out, maybe score and tie it up before the half if they can. So far, game has been kind of dominated, and Sunday's going to get called for the foul there in the push, and it'll go back the other way. To Winnipeg. not finding anybody uncovered when they send it up ahead. Defenders back there. Joe DePicker, Luca Pooster. Doing a real good job in the middle. Joe Kay back there also. And then Stauffer, but they're bringing Stauffer up the right side. Helping out up top. There he is with the green, neon green shoes. A couple players wearing those. Sunday is some more of a yellowish. Into the 45th minute now. I don't know if we'll have too much extra time. It wasn't a lot of stoppage, really. Work it back in and back. Here comes Winnipeg. Defender's right there, though. Clears that out. Or they can get in close. And that's the end of regulation time. Probably a minute extra time, added time, we'll see, if anything. Wouldn't think there'd be a lot. And that'll be the half. Menace will take a 1-0 lead into the halftime break. Off a goal by Partain in the 34th minute. And let's take a commercial break. We'll take a break. We'll come back and talk about what happened in the first half. That's coming up after this.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game, Shields.
Has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homemakers on Douglas in Urbandale.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing. 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
We're here at halftime. halftime on CISN.TV. The Menace PDL home opener trying to keep their 22-match home PDL streak alive, and so far off to a good start with that, leading 1-0 here over WSA Winnipeg. Dar Danielson with you here as you see some of the fans being honored down there on the field. And first half, the Menace had the first big chance at scoring and got a foul and a PK that was blocked, though, by the keeper in the 11th minute. And so then we went until the 34th minute when there was a foul, and it was just outside right of the box there. And it was Hayden Partain who came in and took the kick there high from the right side of the box, and he just drove it right in there. And let's see if we can go to the replay there. You see. That wasn't the that was the other one. That was the goals, what we're looking for. I think that was a missed shot. Okay, here we go. Let's go. We'll get that set up for you. Okay, let's run that one more time here. Okay, here he is. And just blast it through the wall and into the net there. A good hard shot by Hayden Partain, and he gets his second goal of the season. He has both of the goals here for the Menace, scored against Cleveland, and also has this one here. So that came in the 34th minute. We're held, then no score after that. And the Menace up 1-0 here at halftime. As, again, they look to extend their 22-match home PDL win streak against Winnipeg and continue their dominance against Winnipeg. Winnipeg really didn't challenge a lot in the first half. Had a couple times down there, let's see, they had, they had 3 corners. Menace had 3 corners. But Menace defense has been stout and kept them off the board, kept the sheets clean here in the first half. So we'll see if they can continue that here in the second half as they are doing the game down on the field right now here at halftime. And for the Menace, they open here at home, and then they go on the road for a little bit of stretch. They're at St. Louis for 2 games, Saturday and Sunday. And then back here on June 3rd where they take on Minneapolis City on June 3rd. So open at home and then go on the road for a couple games, then come back home on June 3rd for their second home game. But that first game in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, that was right down to the wire. And they lost the Cleveland. AFC Cleveland goes ahead in the 90th minute and then added one in extra time. But got to be pleased with the way they're playing. And I know JP, John Pasquarella, the coach, was happy with the effort in that first match. And he's got to be happy here at halftime as they've dominated and played in their half of the field for most of this first half of the match. And really no issues. There was one yellow card given to Daniel Sagno of Winnipeg, but no cards given to the Menace in the first half. And so that's where we stand. 1-0 here at halftime. And still a kind of cool out there, 66 degrees, but windy. Oh, the flag's laying down a little more than what they have for a lot of the match. The flags have been just straight out and sometimes even pushed up with the wind as hard as it is here in Valley Stadium. And The good news is no rain falling. It's just cloudy and cool here. And so let's do this. Let's take another break. We're at halftime. The Menace leading 1-0 over Winnipeg. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on CISN.TV.
Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com.
Who believes in competition and good sportsmanship. Who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Has never seen a Schottenkirk event like this. Schottenkirk's Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee and the all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Up to $13,500 off select new F-150s. 20% off the all-new 2017 Malibu. Up to 20% off select new Silverados. Up to 25% off select new Ford Focuses. All vehicles tagged with one low price. Military discounts in effect. The Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homeacres on Douglas in Urbandale.
Here at Valley Stadium, a chilly night, but the Menace fans are happy and warm right now as they lead, Menace lead 1-0 at halftime. Dar Danielson on CISN.TV. Thanks for watching tonight's soccer match as Hayden Partain gets the Menace on the board here. He's out of Frisco, Texas, plays at Wake Forest, and he has both the Menace goals here in the season. And he got the goal in the Cleveland game and get the first goal here as the Menace score in the 34th minute and are able to take the lead at halftime. And probably a good night for hot chocolate here for the Menace fans as 66 and just it's breezy. The flags are now back up, flapping straight across out there. And it didn't bother Menace as they went into the wind here in the first half. And were able to score. Had a PK they missed in the 11th minute, but then put it in the net in the 34th minute. And the Menace are probably happy as they're in the locker room talking this one over. And waiting for them to come back out here at halftime. They did control the match most of the first half. And got to be happy with that result in the first half. But, we'll see what they do as they kept it in their half, kept control of it in that first half of the match. Winnipeg, they were at the bottom of the division last year, 1-11-2, trying to get that turned around this year. And of course, the Menace won the Heartland Division at 10-2-2, the third straight year. As we see Menace is starting to come back out on the field here to get warmed up for the second half. And we'll take a quick break here, and then we'll be back. Take about a minute break, be back ready for the second half coming up after this.
Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. Schottenkirk area has never seen a Schottenkirk event like this. Schottenkirk's Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee and the all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Up to $13,500 off select new F-150s. 20% off the all-new 2017 Malibu. Up to 20% off select new Silverados. Up to 25% off select new Ford Focuses. All vehicles tagged with 1 low price. Military discounts in effect. The Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Schottenkirk Chevy.
Here at Valley Stadium, ready to start the second half. The Menace leading Winnipeg 1-0 at the end of the first half, and the Menace will switch and they'll go with the win this time. Was not an issue as they're very controlled in the first half and kept the ball in their half for most of that first half of the match. And they will kick off to start the second half. And see them out there in the red uniforms, Winnipeg in the white. Devin Jumga, Tucker Stevenson, Luke Hawkinson, Isaiah Medred, Wang Sunday, Hayden Partain, Joe Kay, Johan DePicker, Luca Puster, Lucas Stoffer, and in goal is Austin Kroll for the Menace. William Brown, Toby Heinrich Kruger, Yvonne Borka, Brandon Silva, Daniel Sagno, Joseph Sangya, Benjamin Mackey, Evan Van Dale, Tom Prazik, and Kalen Boudou for Winnipeg, with Evan Barker in goal for Winnipeg as we're underway here in the second half. We'll see if Winnipeg is able to make any adjustments, and we'll see what happens with the Menace, who controlled things. And there's a foul right away against Winnipeg. This will be a free kick around the half for the Menace. Their only goal came off a free kick just outside the penalty box in the first half by Hayden Partain. And they had a penalty kick that was blocked by the keeper. There's Partain. And looking to go into the middle, but knocked out of there. Joe Kay was trying to get it in the middle. Now Winnipeg trying to clear it. Burka sends it up high and offside, way offside. You could see that as the flag goes up. William Brown, probably 6-7 yards offside there. And the Menace sent it back into action. Hawkinson takes it to the right side. Menace working with the wind at their back in this half. And it's picked back up again. Those flags really flapping. During halftime, they kind of laid down a little bit, but now the wind is picked back up where it was. Up to Jamga. Can he get to it? Jamga gets pushed and fouled. Just outside of penalty area there. So we'll have the free kick out from the angle. Looks like Joe Kay will take this one for the Menace. They scored off the free kick that was up and just to the right of the goal in the first half as Kay gets it set. They got Jamga in toward the keeper. Winds it in, knocked away by the keeper. It'll be a penalty, or excuse me, a corner kick. Corner kick for the Menace now. That had some pace on it, but the keeper got the hand up there. Now trying to set something up. Quick little kick in. Up top to Partain. And that'll go out for a goal kick for Winnipeg. So they're trying to work a quick little play there on the corner. Couldn't get anything to go out of it. And here we go. Madrid sends it up ahead. Can he turn on it? Tried to get it back. And it's cleared out. Partain was double teamed down there. Tried to do something with it, but defenders didn't allow it. Now they take it away on the outside run. Yvonne Barca sends it in. Not much on that one, though. Austin Kroll scoops it up easily. 5 minutes into the second half. Winnipeg working in their half. Let's see what they do. Hatchick gets it in, but taken away quickly by Hawkinson. He sends it up, looking for Jamga. Poked out of there by Kay. Into Jamga, back over to Kay, left side. Sends it across, and the keeper, diving snag of that one by Evan Barker. Quick attack by the Menace, but nice play by Barker. Run that down. Now they try to go quick the other way, Winnipeg does, but as they've been most of the night, the Menace defender's right back there. Here comes Partain, gets by the defender. And Winnipeg knocks it out. So the Menace will slow it up just a bit here. Work it into Partain. Sunday kept that alive, got pushed there, I think. And then another foul. As Stevenson goes down. So that's 4 fouls here on Winnipeg. This is about the spot on the other end where Partain drove it home. He's up there again. He steps over it. There's a left footer and goes high. A little too high there on that one. So Partain stepped over the top. And then the kick was high. And we're into the 53rd minute. Menace leading 1-0. Chilly, windy night here, Valley Stadium. Wind really picked up. Taken away by Partain, but I'm going to say he pushed, I think, and it'll go back to Winnipeg. Work it, tries to get something going. Man, that goes out. Madrid came right in there, tried to keep it, but couldn't quite keep that alive. Magic. Harassed, taken away. Partain up the middle. Tried to get outside to Jumba. Back to Partain. Keeps it alive. And finally, through 4 defenders, can't get it in. Winnipeg goes back the other way. Headed back and then cleared by Kroll. So Winnipeg tried to make the quick switch on that, but didn't catch the Menace defense napping. DePicker and Pooster have been doing a good job back there. As the Menace trying to work it again. Clear it out, but handled by the Menace. DePicker. Picker picks it up ahead. Sunday says, let's switch fields. Now the Menace back on attack. Lobbed it up outside. Cleared back for the moment. Pressure on Winnipeg. They don't want to give up another goal. Drop down by 2 here. Madrid. Well, the Menace would like to pad that lead a little bit. Up 1-0 here in the 56th minute. Nice feed inside to the feet of Jamga. Oh, I think he was looking for Kay to come up the left side there, but a little miscommunication as he sent it to the left. That was not Kay, that was Stevenson, I guess. Excuse me. Now Winnipeg tries going up deep up the left side. And it'll go out to the Menace. Tell them not to slam that door when they leave the press box. Here's header up. Madrid turns it inside to Jamga. Jamga can't get by the defender, but he comes back into the middle, keeps it alive to Hawkinson. Now work it outside. And Menace staying on the attack, but can't cash in that time. Here comes Winnipeg. Daniel Sagno tried to sneak it through there. Sang it to Borka. And offside. No, it was not offside. What? I put the flag up, but okay, it was not an offside. Must have been a touch or a push there. Called by the AR, so it'll be a free kick. For Winnipeg. Sagno will take it. In swinger, and the header goes just outside the left post. As we head into the 60th minute. Yeah, one kind of curved around in there, right in, and had enough on it, but the head couldn't get that header directed into the goal, and the Menace stave off the attack there. Menace will reset, push into their half. And a little too much. Madrid steps in front there and then draws the foul. Jamga was working it there. Decides to drop it back. He's got 3 defenders on him. He draws a crowd when he gets it up top. They're not willing to give him any room. It's Kay with it out wide. Sneaks it back in there. Jamga trying to turn it. Gets it by the defender. Still going. And then cleared away. But it nicked the Menace defender there. I think it was Kay. Just one off of him. Give the throw back to Winnipeg. 1-0 Menace here in the 63rd minute. Had to look like a promising attack there on the left side, trying to send it back to the middle, but the Menace defenders clear it up. And looks like Dylan Hooper in. For Winnipeg. And fans wanted something there, but all they end up getting is a goal kick. Menace just seemed to be a step ahead here most of the time against Winnipeg. The Picker carries it all the way up, gets it back, now sends it up there. Jamga on the run. And Jamga gets pushed down. It'll be another free kick, this one far wide to the left side. For the Menace. Send it across header toward the goal. The keeper has to dive and make that one. I think Kay came up and got, well, he sent it in there and then the keeper had to make a diving play on that. And a little miscommunication there. That one goes out. And Norman Mackett, or excuse me, in for the Menace, David Zalzman, excuse me. David Zalzman in for the Menace. And that'll go back the other way.
winning ticket number is 845545. And you may claim your earnings at the information table. Again, that's ticket 845545.
Comes the Menace. Jamga. Jamga sends it down and clear it out. It'll be a corner for the Menace. And Hayden Partain will take this corner. Hit it and stopped by the keeper. The Barkers had to make some diving stops here. Quickly up and overran it there.
The Des Moines Menace would like to wish a happy birthday to David Freakle, Xavier Woodley, and Logan Scott.
And that'll stay with the Menace. The Menace content here to take their time with the 1-0 lead. Trying to punch that insurance goal in there. Okay, moves it in. Send it up to the right side now. Back over to the left. Kay. Hawkinson. Oh, almost got it back. Sent it in there and then came back. The scroll comes way up high to get that one and clear it. Into the 69th minute. Jamga. Right footer off the defender. Menace reset it. Not wide there. Tackled by the defender. And the Menace. Player down. That's Partain. He's been mixing it up in the action all night.
Thank you to the official hotel of the Des Moines Menace, Holiday Inn and Suites, Des Moines Northwest. Located right off Interstate 80, the Holiday Inn and Suites Des Moines Northwest is next door to venue on Mulhay Road.
Offside called. Or did it go out? No, it went out, I guess, over there. Into the 71st, now into the 72nd minute, I should say. Menace up 1-0. Looking to take their PDL opener, extend their PDL home match streak to 23. And get a good start on their, what would be their 4th Heartland Division title. Give and go, and the flag is up. That time it was the offside. As they worked it, they had a good overlap too. On the left, a lot of options there, but we're offside on that second pass. Looks like a substitution here. For Winnipeg. And there's a foul. For Winnipeg, that was Stefan Milo. In.
The Menace begs furniture options for its continued sponsorship of Des Moines Menace soccer.
And that gives him a free kick. David Zalzman will take it. Headed in, the keeper's there. So Barker's made some nice plays to keep this from getting out of hand. He's been busy back there. Stan Moore been active for Winnipeg. And the Menace taking their time. Now up, left side. And Winnipeg shuts that off. Kay comes in there, takes it away to Hawkinson. Kay sends it to the far side, right side. Comes through the defense. We'll drop it back. Kay takes a long shot. That's going to go high over the goal and through the football goal post. Down there. Looks like Nick James coming in for the Menace. Nothing Menace here into the 76th minute. Oh, tried to get it into Jamga just a little bit too much there. Again, the Menace on the attack. Zalzman outside. Sends it in. The defender will knock it down. And Winnipeg clears it out of there. Jomgo working on it. Can't get control. And there's a foul. Yellow card. I think that was against Hawkinson. A little too rough.
Yellow card set to Des Moines number 8, Luke Hawkinson.
Luke Hawkinson gets the yellow card in the 78th minute. So here's a free kick outside now by Winnipeg. High keeper there, though. Right to him, Kroll. He's not had a lot of real tough chances tonight. Whereas his counterpart, Evan Barker, has had to do a lot of diving and stopping these Menace shots.
Nike is a proud sponsor of the PDL. Follow @Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information.
Up ahead. Nick James trying to turn that around. Dropped down a little bit now, down to 59. And still breezy. Turn on it. Crossed, and the keeper smothers that offering from Zalzman. Into the 81st minute now. Substitute is Erman Makic for Winnipeg. And back to action. Zalzman. Menace patiently looking for a hole in that defense. Madrid sent it over to Joe Kay. Stevenson inside. And that'll come back the other way.
All fans are invited down on the field after every Menace home game.
Lob up.
And after that, join us for the official
And a push from behind.
American Grill just up the road. Bring your ticket stubs and your first fingers on us. Hang out with the Menace players, coaches, and staff at Legends American Grill, 50th Street and Millsmith Parkway.
As DePicker gets it back into play. To the keeper and gets it back. He's had a good night there with Luca Puster. Defensively, not let much through back there. And goal! Jamga doing the dance in the 84th minute. And let's see if we can get back and get the replay on that. Okay. Here we go. Coming up there. He goes on the run. And gets the pass and shoots it through. Devin Jamga, his first goal of the season. In the 84th minute, gives the Menace a 2-0 lead. So they widen the lead 2-0 here. And the Menace now with a comfortable lead in their PDL opener. And the first member of the Menace outside of Hayden Partain to score. He's got their two other goals. This one into the middle. Out wide to Joe Kay. They'll send it back across. Looks like we're going to have a substitution here for the Menace. Gabe Christensen is going to come in. For Hawkinson. The Menace getting some fresh legs in here late with the 2-0 lead into the 88th minute. Zalzman. Partain goal at the 34th minute in the first half. And then Jamga in the 84th minute. And the Menace on the verge of stretching their home winning streak to 23 in the PDL play. Winnipeg just had not found an answer offensively or defensively, for that matter. And that'll be a PK. And a yellow. Or not a PK, I'm sorry, a foul that was outside the. It'll be a free kick, but a yellow. And that'll be against Stefan Milo. Second yellow given to Winnipeg. But outside the penalty area, so
Yellow card assessed to Winnipeg's number 3, Stefan Miller.
it'll stay with Winnipeg. They'll get the free kick. As we're down to regulation time into extra time here. The Menace on the verge here. Of opening up a 1-0 record in the PDL Heartland Division. Quick the other way. And that will be a corner. It's like a cramp for the Winnipeg player. Getting a little help over there. It was Toby Heinrich Kruger. Short kick in. Going up high, but Kroll comes out to handle it. 2-0 Menace. We're into extra time here. Should be about done. And there is the final whistle. The Menace will win this one 2-0. Off goals by Partain in the 34th minute and Jamga in the 84th minute. They go to 1-0. Sorry about that. Wireless mic came on and it
Still on.
caused. It's hot for some reason. Okay. We're going to try to get the wireless mic going to go down on the field. Let's take a break. Let's do that. We'll come back right after this.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homeacres on Douglas in Urbandale.
Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
The Des Moines area has never seen a Schottenkirk event like this. Schottenkirk's Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee and the all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Up to $13,500 off select new F-150s. 20% off the all-new 2017 Malibu. Up to 20% off select new Silverados. Up to 25% off select new Ford Focuses. All vehicles tagged with one low price. Military discounts in effect. The Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homemakers on Douglas in Urbandale.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com. Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com. The area has never seen a Schottenkirk event like this. Schottenkirk's Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee and the all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Up to $13,500 off select new F-150s. 20% off the all-new 2017 Malibu. Up to 20% off select new Silverados. Up to 25% off select new Ford Focuses. All vehicles tagged with low price. Military discounts in effect. The Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game, Shields.
No, you had to. No, I didn't. You had to, dude.
Come on, to get this. The last one. Yeah, one more. One more. I'll be right back. He'll be right back.
I'm wondering if you can
okay.
take
Yeah.
keys
I
and
got.
then-
Okay, I got Devin here.
All right, and I'll grab that.
Are we ready? Okay, we're ready. Boy, you score a goal, Devin, and everybody wants your autograph, huh?
Yeah, no, not that many people came up to me last week, but after I scored, there's a bunch of kids around me.
Devin, Jamga, is that? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, it's Jamga. Yeah. that's
Jamga.
correct.
Okay, let's talk about this. You guys come out. You had that PK, and the keeper made a good play on it, and you didn't get down though. You guys came right back, and you kept at him, didn't you?
Yeah, the main thing, we just wanted to keep our heads high. We knew we had him pinned in. We just needed to be patient and wait for the goal, not get impatient. Yeah.
And then to talk about your goal, it was a nice pass into you. Talk about what happened there.
Yeah, there wasn't. They obviously knew that I was trying to get in behind, so they sat in a little bit. And then as soon as Lucas Stauffer had that overlap and run, and he broke the line, I just figured I would take off, and he luckily squared it to me instead of shooting it himself. And I was fortunate enough to score tonight. Yeah.
Not only are you popular with the autographs here at Postgame, but you're popular with the defenders back there. When you get back there, you got a couple guys, 3 guys on you. They know they're looking for you, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it usually is. That's how it usually is. Yeah.
How do you keep from getting frustrated? You just keep working to try to get open?
Yeah, I mean, the ref is never perfect, but he's obviously trying to do his best. So I just try and understand that, and I just try and roll with the punches. And I know eventually it's going to pay off. Just to have a positive mentality during the game.
All right. Well, a good start here. 1-0 in the PDL. That's where you want to be, isn't it, to get the season started off?
Exactly. It's good to start on the front foot, and we're just going to hope to continue this next week when we're in St. Louis.
All right. Thanks a lot, Devin, and we'll let you go sign some more autographs. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
That's Devin Jamga here. Thanks for joining us here on the post game here as the Menace win 2-0 here over Winnipeg.
believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
2-0 here and open up the PDL season with a win.
Yeah, it was a good win. I think we built on our performance from last week. I thought the performance last week was okay. Tonight was better. The opponent was very good and very smart and cagey in the game. But I thought our guys, did everything that we asked them to do in the game, and the result was very good, 2-0 for us.
You came out, you had that PK, but he made a play on it, and it's easy there maybe to get down and then let them come back at you. But you guys didn't get down at all. You came right back, didn't you?
No, the goalkeeper made a great save on the penalty, and you always worry how your team reacts to those kind of situations. But the reason why I've kept this group is because they have a lot of character. They're not just good soccer players, but they're good guys. They're stable guys. They have strong mentalities, and that showed in the game.
And Partain got another goal for you, and then John finally he gets on the board. So good to see another player scoring, huh?
Yeah, it's good to see a couple different guys score. I think that's what we're going to have throughout the season. I don't think we have one guy that's going to bag us a lot of goals, but we do have a lot of quality all over the field. It was good to see Partain score a second one. It was great to see Devin get his first.
Now you got to go on the road, right, for a couple games, a couple matches?
Yeah, we got 2 on the road against St. Louis on back-to-back nights next weekend, so we're looking forward to that.
How does that approach differ from getting ready to play a game here at home?
I told the guys from the very first day, it's not about any one team or group of guys that's playing on any one night. It's a squad of guys, and that's what we're going to need. We're going to need a squad of players. You'll see almost 2 entirely different teams playing those 2 games next week.
Okay. Well, hopefully next time we see you back here in June, it's warmer, huh?
Yeah, that would be nice. Everybody told me the weather here was beautiful, and it is on every single day except game night.
All right. Thanks, JP.
Thanks very much.
And the Menace again winning 2-0 here tonight. That's Coach JP Pasquarella, and that'll wrap it up here at Valley Stadium.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homemakers on Douglas in Urbandale.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com. Area has never seen a Schottenkirk event like this. Schottenkirk's Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee and the all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Up to $13,500 off select new F-150s. 20% off the all-new 2017 Malibu. Up to 20% off select new Silverados. Up to 25% off select new Ford Focuses. All vehicles tagged with one low price. Military discounts in effect. The Memorial Day tent event. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Schottenkirk Chevy in Waukee. The Des Moines.
Be part of the movement to grow the beautiful game. Be a fan. Be part of Iowa's premier men's soccer team. Be part of the Menace. And after each home game this season, your first drink is on us at the official Des Moines Menace post-game party at Legends American Grill. Redeem your ticket stub for a free Corona, Corona Light, or soft drink. Join us for these upcoming Menace games or find out more at menacesoccer.com.
It's time for live Des Moines Menace Soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Menace Soccer on CISN.TV is brought to you by Schottenkirk, Shields, G&L Clothing, the Better Business Bureau, and the Atlantic Bottling Company. Now let's go live to the CISN sports team for the action on the field.